Hi people, this is Nutty again. Okay, this is gonna be part two. I cleaned this whole area as much as I could. You know, it's not easy, but I did it. Now I'm gonna see how much, because in my pigeon peas, there's a whole lot of peas. There's a whole lot of peas ready to be harvested. So I'm gonna harvest, and if they too brown already, I'm gonna use them as seed. But if they ripe, you know, they're still green, soft, then I use it for cooking. It brings down all the leaves, but those are little leaves. It is easy because you could put it in some canister, and then you could just how you call it? You use it for compost. So let me get going with that, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I just harvest these. Not enough to cook. These green ones are the good ones to cook. These are already too hard, but they are used for seeds, which is cool because I'm gonna have fresh seeds. The other ones I had was old, and I got to give that one, but the rest that I planted, it never showed up. So I'm gonna use these, and I also want to try experiment. Okay, you see this is a little piece of tree. I'm gonna see if I could how you call it? I don't know. Put water on it inside a piece of a glass of water or something like that, and see if they will throw roots and they will grow. Because if I could do it that way, it will be much easier and more faster for me to have more pigeon peas. So now I'm gonna cut my. I need to cut my tangerine. They're going too wild, too crazy. Cut all the bad roots and trim it up a little bit. You know, for the new summer that is coming. It is here. It's been like 3-4 days, nice and warm. It has been nice. It gave me strength to keep on working. So let me go over there and start cutting. I'm going to show you the parts I'm going to cut and why I think I should cut that. So I've been adding a little bit of high quality dirt to cover it up, you know, so they could grow better. And I'm gonna later on water it with a little bit of coffee compost. Yep, coffee compost. And high quality. Ooh, I see what do you call that? It's very dangerous. It is a razor blade. I remember I put it once because they told me that you put the razor blade, any rat that goes there, it gets cut and never comes back. It didn't work. But anyway, now I'm just going to cut this and trim and try to make it look as even as possible, as straight as possible. And I'll be right back. Oh, this is the best I can do. I can't do much. Oh, excuse the back. It needs painting badly. We are planning to repaint this whole area, you know, give it a nice look. I'm gonna spray the whole area now, and then I'm gonna, if I get a chance, or if else I'll do it tomorrow, because my granddaughter's coming and I got the stove on. I'm cooking, so I cannot use the, how you call it, I cannot leave her alone inside the house, you know, while I'm doing other things outside and the stove on. You know, I don't leave my granddaughter with the stove on. So she's not a very curious person. She won't touch it, but I won't take a chance that she would try it one day to touch it. And I don't want to be under my care. No way. So, you know, my kids never got burned, and I ain't gonna let her burn either. So, saying this, I think the rest I'm gonna have to do it inside. I want to grow cucumbers. I'm gonna plant some cucumbers. I probably from the seed I also plant some more pigeon peas. I want at least 3 trees of pigeon peas. My desire. This one next in the winter time, it will grow again. So those are the ones that are up there that stays up there is just gonna get brown and they're just gonna fall down. And I think we grow again, I think. So saying this, God bless you all. No, I'm going inside. Wait a minute. No. Not God bless you all yet. This is part 2 of what I was doing. Already, like I said, already cleaned everything out. I got a piece of, how you call it, piece of, let me show you. This, a little piece I have here. I took it because I'm planning to put that in a way that my pigeon peas could crawl up there, get up to my rail, and then I tie it up in the rail. And maybe I could get, not pigeon peas, cucumbers. I'm dying to make cucumbers. I love cucumbers. I never had luck with cucumbers, but I got 2 packs. I bought 2 packs of cucumbers just to have enough, and I'm just planting little by little until I get it right. So if one pack finishes, I still got another pack. And if that one finishes, I'm gonna buy more pack. Here you could raise cucumbers all year round. So let me go inside, do the cooking and everything. If I have a chance in the afternoon, I'll be doing the orchids, so you can see my beautiful orchids. Okay. Okay, I noticed something. As you see right there, that's not Cuban oregano plants. It's something else. It's one of these trees that throws their seeds and then they grow there. I have to see. Let me see if tomorrow I'm planning to do some things here. My husband's gonna help me, so I'm gonna see if we could get that tree out before it grows too much. This is not to grow trees. These are just to grow what we have. Cuban oregano. Cuban oregano. This is all for that. This is for my sofrito. And I also took a piece of tomato and planted there. It looks a little sick. I don't know if it's gonna grow or not, but hey, I might get a surprise. So maybe part of it dies and then it just because this is a strong plant. If not, I'm gonna see if I could get one to grow up this tree, because as you see, it's a thick plant. You know, the stem is pretty thick and it holds on itself, but I also have it hold on by metal. For why? Because summer's back, and that's when you get tropical storms. So I want to make sure it doesn't break. You know, I'm gonna trim down also because now the summer came. Now they're not gonna grow much. So I'm gonna see if I could trim it down a little bit. You know, it's getting too high. So I don't know. Let me see how I do that. But I need to trim it down. Also, the next thing that I did, I put my baby tomatoes over here. You know, the one I had in the pot, they were getting all yellow. So I planted it. I watered this, and now I find out that it's gonna rain. That's what they told me, it's gonna rain. If you could see the way they're sticking up, they look like they're reaching the sky. This was because of the high quality leftover coffee. I blended with eggshells, and they just looked at the sky. They just went up. So that means to me that they are very happy that I did that to them. You know, they all sticking up. They were like kind of droopy and yellowish. I took all the yellow part out and I just put the tea on them, and it seems like they enjoy it. It's just sticking up, like seeing the sky. As you can see my coriander there, I started to already take corianders from here. Look how big they are. So I could let the ones inside rest a little bit. I'm gonna buy more coriander and I'm gonna put it in here. It's starting like to rain a little. I don't think I had to change. The last thing I have to do is change the orchids. They're having lots of babies. If you see on top, you could see the roots. That one I have to separate it and put it over here, you know. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that today because it's starting to slightly throw a little bit of rain. If it doesn't rain, then I just do I do it in a minute, and then in the next video I show you what I did. This, I don't know what it is, but it's still growing there, so I don't know. I'll let it see what happens with it. Well, I better go inside before it really starts draining. Oh, I'm gonna just take those 2 leaves out of there because the coriander is already throwing their seeds down. So as they throw the seeds down, they can't have things on top of it, so they could grow. So I see you in a while. Okay, finally, this is what I did. It didn't rain, so I said let me take advantage before it starts raining, and I took this baby how you call it, a baby orchid. And I took two aloe vera, two baby aloe vera that I'm gonna bring in inside. As you can see how beautiful they are right there. There's two, there's three, five of them, and they had two babies which I took with me because I want to propagate inside, because I use aloe vera when I swell up. Right now I'm swell up, which is that why I'm bringing this, and I'm gonna make it into a juicing, and I'll be drinking this, and this will help my swellingness of my legs. So that's why I'm taking it. I also cleaned out the leaves on this side because they already throwing seeds. As you can see right there, they laying down already. They throwing their seeds there, and in a couple of months we should see a lot of little babies growing around there. I'm gonna see if I buy another one. I'm trying to pull the, how you call it, the tomatoes to the top, you know, cut all the bottoms and let them go to the top, except that doesn't, that's not conflicted with the, you know, not the front ones but the back ones, so it could grow up. And you know, and the coriander don't grow high, so I let the peppers grow high, and I leave the corianders on the bottom to grow. If I say it gets too overwhelmed, I will bring some inside. I still have space inside, so I'll be probably doing this. This one I'm gonna put it where I have that long canister, and half of it is empty, so I'm gonna put these aloe vera there. The sun hits there. It's not gonna hit today, but the sun normally hits there, so I will have them for until they grow big. Then I'll put them here and get baby ones. So saying this is gonna be for now. Plan to do some other I'm gonna do another video because I'm planning to grow some stuff, so that'll be a next video. I want to shut this down here because I don't know how long it is. So if I go too overboard, people are gonna get tired of listening to my voice, don't you think? Yeah, they are. They're gonna get tired. My daughter also wants orchid, so I told her, you know, come by. She has these coconuts. We're gonna eat the coconut, we're gonna drink the juice, and then we're gonna take the coconut, and the hair that the coconut has is awesome for, how you call it, for orchids. Yes, that's what we use here in Puerto Rico, the hair of the coconut. Then you put a few rocks and a little bit of compost dirt, and it works miracles. I'm not doing it, but they're still growing beautiful. As you can see, it has a lot of new babies. Right there, it has another one. It has here these three babies, and it keeps growing. Oh, there's another little baby between them, so it's growing pretty good, you know. And plus the biggie one, this one was attached to the plant right here. Right here. It was attached to the plant there. I don't know a lot about orchids, but I do know that I have had orchids, and I have taken care of them pretty good, as you can see. And I don't buy orchids. They're very expensive, you know. And since I'm not into the flower thing, I'm into more the eating thing, you know. And I don't have that much space like to, even though I am planning to get one or two flowers, but I don't have the space for the plants and the flowers. You know, my space is limited, not because I don't have the space to do it. Is that the space that I need is conditioned to my wheelchair. As you can see, here's my wheelchair, and here's the level. I could reach all the way over there. You know, of course I gotta let go of the camera. I could go all the way to the corner, like you see. All that I have planted myself. And oh my god, I'm getting rained by leaves. And I could handle this whole thing by myself. So that's why, you know, they made it exactly for my wheelchair. Over there it's a little higher than over here, from what I noticed. It's a little higher, but they did this so I could, you know, lean forward and do what I have to do. I am planning to paint it. I am planning to fix it more. I already have this. My mother gave me this for Christmas, for my birthday, which I thank her so much. Now I gotta put she left me material also. She left me some of this material to throw all the way over there. I just had to find how to do this. You know, I need to close it up. Look, right there, there's a plant that is cut in half. What is that? The chickens still get in through that corner right there. Right, that corner, they go in. I saw one get in and I took them out. So I need to cover this up all the way. I'm doing it in a slang way because I'm going to put I'm taking this out. This was a big mistake. Tomorrow we plan to take this out. I don't like it. It looks nasty. You know, it really looks nasty. So I'm taking it out. But I'm going to leave it in a sling. But the thing is that we bent it over there. So what happens? All the dirt, all the leaves, they stay in that corner. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it straight. Then over here I'm going to cut it. Right here in the front, I'm going to cut it. So then it could be nice and smooth down, and I could just pour water from the top, and all that stuff will go down the drain, you know, down there. Or I could take the broom and just sweep it out, you know. So, saying this, God bless you all. The next part, I'll probably do it tomorrow. That'll probably be part 3, I don't know. But I got to get all this ready. So, God bless you all. Until next time. Bye-bye.